welcome to the Bellingham-Whatcom League of Women Voters interviews of candidates for the Charter Review Commission. The League is a nonpartisan organization. We never support or oppose a party or a candidate. My name is Mindure Amiran, and my guest is Jennifer Wright, who is running for the Charter Review Commission from District 3. We are asking all the candidates for this office the same 3 questions. Each candidate has 2 minutes to answer each question, and the answers are timed. This video of candidate Wright's responses will remain on our website until after the elections on November 5th, 2024. Candidate Wright, thank you very much for agreeing to this interview and for seeking to serve in public office. Our first question is, what should voters know about you that differentiates you from the other charter review candidates in your district?
Thank you so much for asking that question. As a mom, teacher, and union member, and 46-year Whatcom resident, I think I bring that perspective to the table. I worked previously as an ecologist, so I understand the environmental perspective as well as families and kids. And then I also co-chaired the Child and Family Wellbeing Task Force of the Whatcom County government for 2 years. And also was somebody who helped with the Healthy Children's Fund, which is currently being challenged. And in doing that, I really learned how the government operates in our county. And so I think I had that unique inside view just from working with people from different branches of our government. And I think it's really important to have somebody at the table who listens and brings people together. That's something I'm known for, is a person who listens and brings people to the table with differing viewpoints and then helps co-create a solution that can work as well as possible for everyone. I think there's too much divisiveness in our society, and we're all in it together here in our county, and we need to work together in the best interest of the future generations and current generations that are up and coming. So that's something I'm hoping to do and that I think I uniquely bring to the table. Thank you.
Thank you. And that leads right into my second question. Polls show Americans are frustrated with polarization in political dialogue. Tell us about an experience, a specific experience, in which you worked effectively with someone with a different approach, different values, or different goals.
Yeah, I think something that comes to mind immediately is just working through the task force and talking with different council members, speaking with different community members from different religious backgrounds about their priorities for what we should do with ARPA dollars in our county. The council had asked us to advise them about what we should do with several $1 million of ARPA funds. Right, it was originally $22.25 million, right? And so I led the team of people working on that, and so it was really important to me that we included community voice and that we weren't doing just what we thought was the right thing, but that what people from across the community thought. So we engaged with the business community and asked for their advice and what they saw as potential benefits and roadblocks of ways we could use the dollars. We talked to in-home childcare providers as well as providers for bigger entities. We engaged different religious leaders across the county from different religious backgrounds, and made sure we got a broad scope of people from various parts of the county and making that and really listening before we came up with our plan. And then when we did that, we sent it forward to the council and it was approved unanimously. And as you know, there's a divided council of both Democrats and Republicans. And it was a plan that everybody could agree on, and they adopted that plan and have moved forward with it. So I think that's an example where there were people with a lot of different viewpoints about what should happen. And in the end, we got support from all of those people, and the council move forward with what we recommended.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much. The last question. What issues would you focus on during the charter review process if elected?
Yeah, so when I'm listening in the county, the issues in District 3 that I hear people talking about are tangentially related to what can be done with the county charter. So we need affordable housing. We need to protect agriculture. We need to make sure we have parks and spaces for kids. And those are not things that the Charter Review Commission can directly impact. But what we can do is create a county government that's balanced and set up to really listen to the people and be responsive, transparent, and accountable. And I think those things are really important in accomplishing all of those needs that people in the county are expressing. So one thing I think we need is a really strong balance between the executive and the council. I think there's a lot of people in our community that understand how the government works that are seeking that. And for me, I think it needs to be done in a really careful way. It shouldn't be something that's, it shouldn't matter which parties people are representing. It should be transparent. There should be accountability. And so I've been listening to people about ideas for doing that. So that's one of the things that I'm going to continue listening on and continue working on, but that's a priority for me. I think having voters engaged and voter voice is really important. So I think people sometimes feel like they're throwing their votes away. Their voice doesn't matter, so they don't even want to engage. So I think there's a whole variety of ways that we've worked on in the task force to try to engage the community that could be done more broadly, and to make sure that people are feeling included and that their voice is meaningful. So I think that's a priority for me moving forward. And then I really think that we need to just I think we need to make it more accessible for people. So we need to create a way to like bring people in and bring their voices to the table, get the message out. I think the fact that we're coming up with solutions together as a group, and then putting that to voters is going to really let people see how our county government works and what needs to happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, thank you for giving the public this insight into your views and values. And viewers, please don't forget to vote by November 5th. Ballots sent by mail must be postmarked by that date. Ballots placed in drop boxes must be submitted by 8 p.m. that day. For more information, please see votewa.gov.